How do you clean up the stitching on Doc Martens? The pretty yellow stitching that doesn't look so yellow after a while. I've heard several suggestions over the years. I've heard people suggest rubbing compound alcohol, but that can make the stitches brittle and ends up being a bad idea. I've heard people say bleach, but bleach is messy. I always try to avoid bleach at all costs. And some people say toothpaste. Toothpaste works good. My preference is Barkeepers Friend. I discovered this stuff a while ago for cleaning. Longest time I didn't know what was in it, but it just seemed like a magic cleaner to me, and I used it for about everything, and it works really good on this stitching. So, and I have looked it up. There is there's nothing dangerous in it. There's nothing that's going to stain your clothing. There's no bleach. There's nothing dangerous. It was mostly feldspar and can't remember, but it wasn't dangerous. So let's see. I like to use some blue masking tape because it doesn't stick real hard. And I use it to make sure that I'm not getting anything on the boots themselves, just to be extra sure. It's really not necessary because, like I said, there's nothing dangerous in it, but maybe your boots are in good shape, don't need to be waxed or cleaned or something when you're doing it. So I'll cover it up with some blue masking tape because it comes off so easy. I'll put some of this stuff in a little bowl. I use an old toothbrush. Everybody's got an old toothbrush. Most people probably don't change it enough. Grab another bowl here to put some water in. Dip the brush here, dip it in here, get some suds going. Do some scrubbing. I usually don't find that I have to scrub real hard, but I do anyway. Bubbles get down into stuff. I guess that's one of the reasons people like the toothpaste. This stuff seems magic to me. I always keep this stuff on hand ever since I discovered it. So, scrub it real good, spend a little bit too much time on it. Probably don't want to watch this whole video. I guess I could turn it into an ASMR video, but I'm going to go ahead and just turn the camera off. You're probably going to stop watching anyway. But this is how I do it. I think it's the best way. Everybody's got their little preferences. I guess I'll go ahead and keep this thing going and just do half of a side here. Wipe it off. Let you see it. I guess they'll still be a little bit wet, but you'll still be able to see how much it did. I'm doing a few videos on this part. I did a ASMR video on saddle soaping these things real good. I bought these things on eBay. They were in pretty rough shape. The inside looked real nice. I haven't done anything to the inside. The inside looked really nice. The outside would look pretty bad. Didn't look like anybody had tried to clean it up though. So I used saddle soap, cleaned them up really good. I used some Saphir Renovateur, and then I guess it's not in here. After that, I used some Saphir Dubbin. I don't think there's anything on earth that's better from a moisturizing standpoint. Put a little bit on the inside on some bad spots. So these are really, really good and moisturized. I'm going to be doing a third video applying some green wax Saphir because it's the best. See if I can't take care of the rest of these things and make them look new. They might just be some rough playing around boots, or they might be something nice to wear in all situations. I just won't know until I get there. It'll either be a good purchase or a great purchase. These Doc Martens made in these are probably late 80s, maybe early 90s, but you know, these old made in England Docs are so much better nowadays. They last so much longer. And if you can find an old pair, even if they're in rough shape, you spend a little bit of time on them, you can clean them up real good, and you got something better than the new ones for less money. A little bit of elbow grease. It doesn't take long. So I got everything off here. Pull this off. I guess I got some in between, but like I said, it doesn't matter. This stuff isn't dangerous. Which part was wet? Alright, so that's what we looked like when we got started. It really wasn't the worst. I've let them get a whole lot worse, but there we go. All done. Nice bright stitching. So there you go. Barkeepers Friend. Buy some, keep it around. Good stuff. Does an amazing job without ruining your clothes and ruining stuff that you touch, like bleach. Hate bleach. Does great things, but man, it does so many bad things. It's just not worth it to use most of the time. Take care, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed the video.